Welcome, NBA fans. Today we're diving deep into NBA mysteries and conspiracies that'll leave you scratching your head like Steph Curry at the free throw line. From bird strikes on airplanes to haunted hotels and video game ghosts, this is a slam dunk of a ride you won't want to miss. Get ready for jaw-dropping stories and hooptastic adventures in the NBA Mystery Zone. Let's ball. So picture this. The year was 2017 and the OKC Thunder were on a flight to Chicago, minding their own business. But out of nowhere, bam, a loud thud hit the plane and suddenly they were jolted like Shaq trying to hit a free throw. Talk about an airborne adventure. Now, you might think, oh, turbulence, no biggie. But no, this was beyond ordinary turbulence. When they touched down in Chicago an hour later, they were in for a nasty surprise. The nose of their plane was more crumpled than LeBron's dreams of winning a Grammy. But fear not, dear viewers, for the Thunder wouldn't sit idly by with a puzzled look like James Harden trying to play defense. They needed answers, and they needed them fast. So they called in the big guns, and by that, I mean Delta Airlines had to launch a full-blown investigation. I'm talking Sherlock Holmes-level stuff here. They examined the wreckage, interviewed the flight crew, and even tried to bribe a psychic for some insights. But what they came up with was more perplexing than trying to figure out how many rings Charles Barkley would have won if he had left Houston sooner. The official conclusion? Brace yourselves. The plane likely encountered, wait for it, a bird. Yes, a bird. Because when I think of flying objects that can cause a plane's nose to cave in, my mind goes straight to those menacing kamikaze birds. Now, I don't know about you, but I find it hard to believe that a mere feathered creature could turn a plane into a mashed potato. I mean, come on. If it hit a bird, the plane would have looked like a scene from a Hitchcock movie, covered in more blood than a vintage 80s horror flick. And here's the kicker. If you inspect that entire plane from wing to wing, not a single speck of bird goo. Nada. Zilch. It's cleaner than a Steph Curry jump shot. So, either those birds have supernatural powers of invisibility, or Delta's investigation might have hit a few air pockets of its own. So, we may never truly know what strange force of nature hit the Thunder that fateful night, but hey, at least it was a one-off event, right? Or was it? Dun dun dun! Now, get ready to hear about the infamous Skirvin Hotel, a place where NBA players have been terrorized for years. And no, it's not because of a failed minibar restock. Legend has it that back in the 1920s, the hotel's owner, William Skirvin, locked a poor maid in a room on the 10th floor. Now, being trapped in a tiny hotel room sounds worse than being stuck on the bench during a crucial game. This maid's sanity started to slip away, and she eventually decided to make a dramatic exit out the window, taking a 140-foot plunge to her untimely death. Ouch! Can you imagine what her ghostly reaction must have been when she hit that floor? Talk about a buzzer-beater fall. And guess what? Ever since that fateful day, her ghost has haunted the hotel like a ball handler with mad skills. Reports of paranormal activity have been flooding in from NBA teams that stayed there. In 2010, the New York Knicks were kept up all night by strange noises. Hey, maybe they thought it was just the sound of Carmelo Anthony practicing his three-pointers. But hold on to your jerseys because it gets even spookier. A few weeks later, the Chicago Bulls were in for a surprise when Taj Gibson witnessed his bathroom door slam shut on its own. Talk about an aggressive defensive move by the supernatural. I bet the ghost thought Taj was trying to block her shots or something. Now, as creepy as all this sounds, the grand slam of ghostly encounters happened in 2016 when Meta World Peace, formerly known as Ron Artest, came forward with his traumatic ghost experience. Oh boy, this one's a doozy. Meta claimed the ghost was all over him, touching him in all the wrong places. Uh-oh, seems like the ghost wasn't content with just stealing the covers at night. Now we've got a paranormal #MeToo movement going on. And can we just appreciate Meta's response to this ghostly invasion? He didn't scream or run away. No, he decided to take this otherworldly encounter to court. Yep, you heard that right. He wanted to press charges for inappropriate ghostly touching. I can already see the judge in the courtroom. Order in the court, we've got a case of spectral harassment. But hey, despite all the frights and spooks, at least everyone made it home to their families. Phew, maybe that's what you get for playing defense against the restless spirit. Free ticket back home. The spotlight shifts to the disappearance and unlawful killing of retired NBA player Lorenzen Wright. And trust me, folks, this case is like a crossover between a crime thriller and a dramatic soap opera.
In court on how it all supposedly went down.
It's a summer evening on July 18, 2010, around 7:30 p.m., and Lorenzen is playing the role of a responsible dad, putting his kids to bed at his ex-wife Shara's place in Memphis, Tennessee. But then, out of nowhere, he decides to step outside, probably to grab some fresh air or shoot some hoops with the stars. Little did he know that just 4 hours later, a chilling 911 call would send shivers down the spines of investigators and fans alike.
Georgetown 911, where's your emergency? Hello? 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 I got nothing but gunshots.
Now, the 911 call comes from an unknown location with an unknown number, making it as mysterious as those no-look passes from Magic Johnson back in the day. But it's not until 3 days later, on July 22nd, that Lorenzen is officially reported missing. A statewide investigation kicks off, and even the best NBA defense couldn't stop the case from going cold. But then, on July 28th, Lorenzen's lifeless body is discovered in a nearby forest, riddled with bullet holes. One day, in November 2017, when the FBI stumbles upon a gun at the bottom of a lake in Mississippi, matching the bullets found in Lorenzen's body. Oh, the plot thickens. And brace yourselves, because it turns out this gun leads straight to none other than Billy Ray Turner, who just so happens to be best buddies with Lorenzen's ex-wife Shara. Now, picture this. The investigators grilling suspects, searching houses, and trying to put the puzzle pieces together. And just when you thought this case couldn't get any crazier, in July 2019, Lorenzen's ex-wife Shara finally admits to orchestrating the murder. Who needs a scripted reality TV show when you have this real-life drama? It's a roller coaster ride of emotions, leaving us wondering how someone who once dazzled us on the basketball court ended up tangled in such a sinister web of deceit and betrayal. Moving on with this haunted video game featuring none other than the legendary Drazen Petrovic. NBA Jam, released in 1993, allowed players to control their favorite basketball stars, and one of them was none other than net star Drazen Petrovic. But hold up, things took a dark turn. A few months after the game's release, Petrovic met with a tragic car accident, leaving us all heartbroken. And ever since that day, something haunting has been brewing within NBA Jam. Mark Turmel, the founder of NBA Jam, spilled the beans on some hair-raising occurrences. When the game is just chilling in the attract mode, minding its own business, creepy voices sometimes calls out Petrovic out of nowhere. Spooky, right? I mean, ghosts aren't just for Halloween, folks. It's like the game has a mind of its own, or maybe the spirit of Petrovic is just itching to join the action from beyond the grave. You know something's up when even the founder himself is scratching his head saying, I don't know how that glitch could happen or what, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, we feel you, Mark. It's like trying to make sense of a ref's questionable call. It's a mystery, and we're all just throwing our hands up in disbelief. But wait, hold my basketball, because there's more. People have caught on to this haunted tale, and NBA Jam has become the talk of the town. Some players even wonder if the game is haunted. Move over, ghost hunters. We've got a haunted arcade game on the loose. So the next time you hear an eerie whisper of Petrovic from the depths of your old arcade cabinet, you'll know it's not your imagination running wild. It's just NBA Jam, possessed by the spirit of a basketball legend. Our attention now turns to the strange tale of the vanishing NBA player. So, picture this. It's 1999, and Pistons center Bison Dele decides to retire from the NBA to fulfill his lifelong dream of traveling the world. And how does he do it? Oh, just casually purchases a boat named Hakuna Matata. For the next 3 years, Bison sets sail across the vast Pacific Ocean with his brother Miles and girlfriend Serena. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Sounds like a dream come true, chilling on a boat, enjoying the ocean breeze. But hold on, folks, because on July 6, 2002, something went terribly wrong, and the unsolved mystery begins. The Hakuna Matata leaves the port of Tahiti, but after that, poof! Bison and the boat vanish into thin air. Now that's some Houdini-level magic. The Tahitian police get involved, and it seems like they're in for a real-life episode of CSI Pacific Ocean. They discover that the boat was seen docking back in Tahiti, but guess what? Bison's brother Miles is the only one who stepped off the ship. Like, hello, have you seen Bison? No? Just his brother? Suspicious much? When the police try to track down Miles, surprise, surprise, he's pulling a Houdini too. Now you see him, now you don't. He's nowhere to be found. But don't worry, folks, the police don't just twiddle their thumbs. They decide to interrogate Miles's close friends to find some answers. And here's where the drama kicks in. Miles's ex-girlfriend spills the beans. Miles apparently attacked Bison on the boat. Drum roll, please. That's all the investigators needed to hear to get a warrant for Miles's arrest. But wait, there's more. The feds joined the party trying to track down Miles, and guess where they finally found him? On a beach in Tijuana, Mexico. Oh, this story is more twist than an NBA player's ankles on the court. Now, you'd think the story's about to reach its climax with Miles's arrest, right? Wrong. Plot twist time. The dude is found in a drug-induced coma, just hanging on to life. And before anyone can say slam dunk, he's pronounced dead. And just like that, folks, the investigation is over. Poof! No more leads, no more suspects. The mystery remains unsolved, and poor Bison's fate remains shrouded in darkness. Switching our focus, we all know Michael Jordan is a legend, but little did we know there was some mysterious darkness lurking in the shadows of his illustrious career. So, after MJ won his third ring in 1993, he shocked the world by abruptly leaving the NBA without an explanation. What on earth could have made the GOAT vanish like that? Well, turns out he was hiding something scandalous. You won't believe it, but in 1991, the FBI stumbled upon a $57,000 check signed by none other than MJ himself. The check was meant to pay off a gambling debt to a shady character named Slim Buller. Yeah, it seems like Michael was hitting the casinos more often than he was hitting jump shots. But hey, even a legend can have his vices, right? Fast forward to another shady scenario, the murder investigation of a notorious gambler named Eddie Dow. Lo and behold, they found not one, but 108 grand in checks signed by MJ. Looks like our man was caught up in some serious gambling drama. Rookie mistake, Michael, rookie mistake. NBA wasn't taking this lightly, so they launched an investigation into MJ's gambling history. But surprise, surprise, no wrongdoing was found, and Jordan was scot-free. Well, isn't that convenient? Was the NBA scared of crossing the GOAT? I mean, who wouldn't be? But wait, there's more. Just when you thought the plot couldn't thicken any further, another gambler comes out of the woodwork claiming MJ owed him a whopping $1.2 million. That's like pocket change for the man who made Space Jam a reality, but still, $1 million is no joke, even for Michael Jordan. NBA decided to launch yet another investigation, but before they could reach a conclusion, poof, MJ announced his retirement. Was it a coincidence? Did he pull a Houdini to escape an NBA suspension? Conspiracy theories? Anyone? The investigation magically vanished along with his retirement announcement, leaving us all scratching our heads. Was this all part of some secret deal he struck with the commissioner? We may never know, but hey, the important thing is he returned to the league just a year later. Phew, crisis averted, right? In the end, Michael Jordan came back stronger than ever, reminding us why he's the GOAT of basketball. Up next, we've got the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I can't promise you a Hollywood ending, but get ready for some serious drama, questionable calls, and a dash of conspiracy. It's 2002, and the Kings are going head-to-head against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Sacramento is just one win away from securing that precious NBA championship. But hold on, what's this? The referees suddenly start blowing whistles for every questionable foul against the Kings, while the Lakers seem to get away with unlawful killing. It's like they're trying to hand the game to the Lakers on a silver platter. Oh, but wait, there's more. The Lakers were showered with free throws in the fourth quarter, breaking an NBA playoff record with 27 attempts. Seriously, were the refs auditioning for a starring role in a Lakers highlight reel? Sure seems like it. The whole world was scratching their heads and shouting, "Foul play! Foul play!" Coaches, reporters, politicians, and even your grandma were demanding an investigation into this shady situation. But did anyone listen? Nah, not really. The series went on, and the Lakers emerged victorious, crushing the dreams of Kings fans everywhere. Last in the lineup is the story of Yao Ming, and get ready to have your minds blown. So picture this. The Chinese government, witnessing the explosive rise of the NBA's popularity, decides they want a piece of the action. But instead of just watching the games like the rest of us, they take things to a whole new level. They're like, why not create our very own basketball superstar? And you know what they say, folks, go big or go home. So what do? They passed a national decree that demanded every woman above 5'9" and every man above 6'6" to play basketball for the country. I mean, it's like mandatory balling. Talk about dedication to the sport. But here's where things get wild. They spot two extraordinary players who they think have the perfect basketball DNA. On one side, we have the 6'3" female phenom Fang Fengdi, and on the other, the towering 6'7" giant Yao Ming. And you guessed it, they had a basketball-themed wedding, complete with slam dunk vows and alley-oop cake cutting. Talk about a match made in basketball heaven. But wait, there's more. They didn't just stop at getting married. Oh no, that would be too ordinary. The Chinese government was determined to grow their very own basketball prodigy, and that's where the experimental growth hormones come into play. It's like they went full-on mad scientist mode, trying to turn Yao Ming into an NBA skyscraper. Fast forward to 13-year-old Yao, and he's already towering over most of us at 6'6". I mean, seriously, was he trying to slam dunk on the school bus? But even that wasn't tall enough for the Chinese government's ambitious plan. So they decided to give him some super secret, top-notch, grow tall as a giraffe experimental growth hormones. I can imagine the doctors going, "Here, Yao, have a spoonful of this magical potion and grow like a beanstalk." And voila! The experiment worked like a charm. Yao Ming blossomed into a towering 7'6" giant, towering over basketball courts like an NBA colossus. Mission accomplished, China. You have officially created a basketball monster. But let's not forget the real kicker here. While all of this may sound like a plot straight out of a sci-fi basketball movie, we have to remember that this is still just a legendary tale. But hey, it's fun to imagine the Chinese government scheming to create a real-life basketball superhero, right? In any case, the legacy of Yao Ming lives on, and he remains one of the most dominant players in NBA history. So, whether it's a fantastical creation story or not, we can't deny the impact he had on the game and how he helped put the NBA on the global map. And there you have it, NBA fans. We've explored the depths of NBA mysteries and conspiracies that are stranger than Dennis Rodman's fashion choices. From bird strikes on planes to haunted hotels and ghostly video games, it's been a wild ride. But hey, before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell so you'll never miss a slam dunk of a mystery again. And now, we want to hear from you. Which NBA mystery left you scratching your head more than Shaq at the free throw line? Was it the haunted Skirvin Hotel or the vanishing Bison Deli? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep ballin', and remember, the truth is out there, just like an elusive NBA championship for the Phoenix Suns.